Welcome back to the Chris Review. Today I'm taking a look at this star projector by OneFire. So I want to do a quick unboxing and give my first impressions of this. So up top, first thing we see is going to be this cable, and this is going to be USB-A to USB-C. And then there's also going to be this remote control. And at the bottom, we're going to have this tab. So now it's going to be functioning, and there's going to be a bunch of different buttons over here, and I'll get to that in a little bit. On the side, there's going to be this instruction manual, followed by the star projector itself. Now this thing isn't going to be too big, not too small. It fits in my hands, kind of like a small ball. There's going to be these two angles, so we can set it down flat, either like this or like this. And here's a closer look at the centerpiece, the speaker, and then all the different buttons. So there's going to be a bunch here, and then on the back side is the USB-C to plug it in. So this projector does a lot of things, and one of them is going to be a Bluetooth speaker. So to connect it to your phone, start by plugging it in, and then either pressing the power button on the projector itself or on the remote control. And then once that's all plugged in, go to the phone, and then all the way at the bottom under other devices, this should show up, which is going to be WH-E14A. And that's going to be this projector itself, and there, now it's connected. So I can play some music or play a video, and it comes out right at the speaker at the bottom. Now let's take a look at the control, because there's going to be a bunch of different buttons here. Now starting in the upper left hand corner, this is the power button, so I click it, it turns off, I click it again, it turns back on. The M button is going to switch between Bluetooth mode and then the white noise. So right now what was playing was going to be one of the white noises, and there's going to be a bunch of different noises. So let me just play them all for you so you can get a better listen to them. Now, next button is going to be the light effect mode. So this will just basically switch between the different modes it has, and there's a bunch of different ones, from solid colors to 2 colors to 3 colors, and then so on and so forth. So it's going to be a big mesh of different ones. Or we can change the color manually with R, G, B, or W. So pressing R once will turn on the red color, press it again, turn it off. G, green, G, off. W, white, W, off. B, blue, B, off. And of course you can mix and match these different colors. So if I have red on and I turn green on, there'll be a red and green. I can put blue in there too, and I can even put white. So we can have all the colors at once, and it's going to be just a big mesh of colors. And now these 5 buttons in the center here are going to have to do with audio. So I can play, pause, go to the next track, the previous track, volume up and volume down. And this is going to be with the sounds it already comes with, or if you connect it to Bluetooth, whatever music you have playing. Now this microphone button is going to be light rhythm mode, and when there's music playing and you turn it on, the colors are going to change depending on the type of music that's playing. It'll get brighter, it'll get dimmer, and this is how it basically looks like. There's also going to be S, and this is going to control the speed. Speed 0, speed 1, speed 2, speed 3, done. We also have F1 and F2, and this is going to be different light modes. So if I press F1, this is going to be this mode where basically the colors just change automatically. F2 is going to be a different light mode. So this one's going to be more of a simple transition. It's not going to be a hard one where the colors shift, but it's just slowly going to fade into one color, into another, and so on and so forth. And if you want something more relaxing, I'd probably recommend using this mode instead of the harsh F1 color changing mode. And this button here is going to be for brightness. So it's going to have several different brightness options. So if you want, you can keep it really dim, somewhere in the middle, or all the way as bright as possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 0. Now the bottom 3 buttons are going to deal with timers. So I can have it on for half an hour, or an hour and a half. And when I press it, it's going to blink twice red. No matter which one I press, it'll blink 2 times red either way. And if I want to shut off the timer, simply press this button over here, and then it'll blink again, but this time it'll blink green. And taking a look at the projector itself, there's going to be a few controls we can change, but of course to customize it even more, just use the remote control. So that's a quick look at the One Fire Star Projector.